Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up, 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 what up? People, what up, man? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross. Big up to that 501. Y'all know where I'm back at, baby. And you know how I get down when I'm back at where I get down at. You did. What's going on, Ams? Glad to be back. League to league sports was good. Bayside boxing salute. He says this card is shaping up to be a banger. TGB been doing big lately with another fun weekend of fights. Boy, it's over here. PBC on the goddamn meet. Check in. What's going on, PBC, man? Lake County was good. Let's get to some good news right quick, man. Let's get to some good news before we jump into what Keith Thurman had to say about this pay-per-view and what he had to say about Jaron Ennis. OGPG. What's good? PG Darrell, a.k.a. OGPG. What's good? Got good news, man, coming out of that Lone Star State, particularly down in H-Town. Jamal Charlo has been cleared of all robbery charges. Case was dismissed. If you guys remember, he went to a restaurant. I forget the name of the restaurant. Let me get the particulars so I can get the name of the restaurant. It was at Privat Martini Bar and Social Club in San Antonio. So it actually didn't happen in Houston, but it happened in San Antonio. Now they remember he said his payment got declined and it was a fraud alert. And y'all already know, if you out of town and you use your card out of town, then it's gonna pop up as a fraud. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. But they went on to say that Jamal Charlo stole cash from a guest check portfolio and accused the waiter of stealing his debit card. All that got cleared up, and his attorney Kent A. Schaefer says he wanted to make sure that Jamal's story and truth came out, that he stole no money or stole anything from anyone at that club and made no threats to anybody at that club. So Jamal Charlo was cleared of all charges, you know what I'm saying? Big up to my guy, Mark Nash. Rodney Evans, what's going on? Dylan White, journeyman, hashtag MOB. Roughhouse Boxing was good. The Matchroom boys are still upset over social media about her losing that purse bid. I don't know who mad about her losing that purse bid, man. I'm not care about that. I'm just caring about Jamal Charlo, you know what I'm saying, getting out of that shit he was in. Yeah, man. Goes to show you, you know what I'm saying, that everything that happens is not always what the media tries to portray it as. Jamal Charlo was proved to have done no wrong in that case. So big ups to Jamal Charlo. That just goes down as another rich celebrity who sometimes rich celebrities can be a target. Sometimes they can be a target because people realize that most of the time celebrities want to settle outside of court instead of going through the actual legal process. They got too much shit going on to deal with that. What else happened this week, man? I wanna talk about Andy Ruiz, bro. I want to talk about Andy Ruiz Jr. Now, it was reported, and I don't know, I forget who was reported by, but I wanna talk about Andy Ruiz Jr., man. This is from the boxing scene. Andy Ruiz Jr. turned down an IBF mandatory slot. And this is coming from Bad Left Hook, powered by SB Nation. Andy Ruiz Jr. and Marek Garcia, but I just wanna stick to Andy Ruiz Jr. And this shit is crazy, right? Because in all my years of watching boxing, and I'm gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna talk about that too. In all my years of boxing, I never seen this before. I never witnessed nothing like this in my life. And maybe that's just a sign of time. And maybe it's just a sign of the times, but when you think about it, I thought the goal in the heavyweight division was getting the belt, putting yourself in position to where a motherfucker can't deny you. IBF number 3, Philip Hargrove, has spent the last month combing the section by his top 10 in pursuit of an opponent for a final eliminator. Here how that has gone so far. Number 2, Luis Ortiz declined, citing injury. Former number 3, Joseph Parker, declined, basically arguing it wasn't worth the money. Number 4, Joshua has a pending rematch with champion Usyk. Number 5, Tony Yoka accepted but has a contract dispute with Martin Bacoli, which forced him out. Joe Joyce is injured. Number 7, Edric Campbell has a pre-existing contract to face Marco Huck for European belt. Now, Dan Rafael reports that number 8 and number 9 have passed as well. Number 8 being Marek Gassiev and number 9 being Andy Ruiz Jr. Ruiz is understandable. Parker revealed over the weekend that his team had been reaching out to set up a rematch. I assume Gassiev's team wants to do some more tune-ups. His only fight since blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. What the who want to see a Joseph Parker and Andy Ruiz rematch? Who want to see a Joseph Parker and Andy Ruiz rematch? Nobody want to see that shit. Andy, get your ass back in gear. This is the perfect time for you to go back out there and get your belts back. This is the opportunity that Andy Ruiz been waiting on. This is one step from being the mandatory challenger to get your IBF, WBA, WBO belts back, man. You was the unified heavyweight champion, the first Mexican heavyweight champion ever. You was the first man. You was the first one. Now you talking about you wanna fight Joe Parker in a rematch for nothing? That motherfucker ain't selling no pay-per-views. That bitch ain't doing no motherfucking big money pay-per-view, man. That ain't doing that. I understand if you said you want us to fight Wilder in a pay-per-view. Look, man, we about to do business with Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Al Heyman got something for me and Wilder coming in 2022. It's gonna be Andy Ruiz versus Deontay Wilder, man, and a Mexican versus Black pay-per-view. Cinco de Mayo. Maybe Mexican Independence Day. Yeah, I'll take that. You know that? I'll be down for that. What's going on? What's good, Doomsday? Well, I can take that. I would fuck with that. I can't get down with no Parker rematch. Ruiz and Ariola sold more than Bud just saying. What them numbers at? What them numbers at? What them numbers at? Bayside Ruiz versus Ariola pay-per-view buys. What them numbers at? Andy Ruiz versus Chris Ariola over 125,000 buys. Somebody said on Reddit. Somebody said on Reddit. The Andy Ruiz Chris Ariola did an excess of 125,000 buys. And the final number could approach 150, says Mike Coppinger. So if you do 125, you gotta minus 50. You gotta minus 50, right? See, so they did buy 75,000 buys. Because if you remember Bayside Boxing, I was the one on record saying whenever Kevin Iole came out and said Porter and Crawford did 180 or 190,000 buys, whichever one he said, I said what you got to do is take 50,000 off that. You do it for everybody doing a pay-per-view because you can only embellish a certain to a certain number to when it becomes fraud. And as we've seen over the following days and following week, that number went from 190 to 180 to 135. We've seen that. We've seen that with our own eyes. The actual number was 135,000 pay-per-view buys that came out 3 or 4 days after Kevin Iole reported 180. So you got to do the same thing for the Andy Ruiz. If they said they did 125, take out 50,000. It did by around 75,000. That's what it did. That's what it did. So Bud Rose probably did by 5. You probably right. You fucking right. Now see with that you probably got to take out like 20,000 because you can only embellish over a certain amount because that shit becomes fraud. You know what I'm saying? They can't put out a motherfucker done 400,000 buys when they done 180. Why you think they playing tanks shit so close to the chest? Why you think they playing tank pay-per-view buys so close that they can't come out with a number that's going to embellish maybe more than what he sold for Rio Santa Cruz, and they know it did less. You can't lie to the people, man. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, the numbers come out and you look at them like, all right. And that's just for the small dudes. Niggas like Canelo, Wilder, Floyd Mayweather, they ain't embellish, man. They ain't got to embellish shit. They gonna get their money. They gonna get their money. I'm just saying for the dudes who doing 300,000 and less. That and honestly, since we on the pay-per-view topic, we on the pay-per-view topic, is Keith Thurman right? Is Keith Thurman right? Yeah, kinda. That'll be a good show. That'll be a good show, man. Do me my guy. Is Keith Thurman right? He's saying, man, look, water ain't what what it was back in the day. Bubble gum ain't what it was back in the day. If you go to the grocery store right now, you ain't getting the bang for the buck like you used to get. Go to the grocery store right now. And he ain't lying, nigga. I done spent damn near $1 million in the grocery store, nigga, in the last goddamn 10 days. $1 million in the last 10 days. Goddamn groceries high. I ain't lying to you. They talking about the supply chain, and they got fucking ships. They got 200, 300 ships in the ocean waiting to be offloaded and all this other bullshit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Put this shit in the stores. Is the Thurman versus Barrios worth $70.95? That's what I want to know right now. Is that Thurman Barrios worth $74.95? My phone there. Is that Thurman Barrios worth $74.95? That's what Keith Thurman said. He said, man, bubblegum ain't 25 cents no more. Bubblegum ain't 20. Today's price is not yesterday's price. Today's price is not yesterday's price. That's pretty much what Keith Thurman is saying. He absolutely is steadfast in this pay-per-view price. $74.95. $74.95 plus tax. Don't forget to put the tax on it. You know Uncle Sam gonna put his tax on it, that digital tax. Put that goddamn B5. I don't understand how they taxing a nigga. I don't understand how they taxing a nigga. What y'all have to do for this pay-per-view? It ain't like y'all brought this motherfucker to me. I just pushed the button. I ain't had no waiter. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is the sales tax on this motherfucker coming from? This motherfucker ain't get shipped nowhere. This shit should be nigga $74.95, no nigga nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Like they acting like they got them be carrying the fucking pay-per-view on their back with a goddamn projector so I can watch the motherfucker or something. I don't understand. See, that I get like you go to the store and when you buy goods, you get a tax on it. But digital shit like this, man, like digital material, far as movies, far as if I gotta order something, like I get Amazon, I get that. But like movies and shit, how the fuck is they taxing me for a movie? They ain't putting the fucking projector on their back. But anyway, I digress. $74.95. Keith Thurman went on and he took a shot at the Crawford and Porter pay-per-view. He took a shot at him. Thurman, however, believed that $74.95 price tag for this fight is justified, given how the COVID-19 pandemic has caused consumer prices worldwide to balloon. 2022, COVID, so much has changed the world. Go buy groceries. How much do groceries cost today? You're going to spend $80 buying groceries. You're going to spend $40 putting water in the refrigerator. Okay? Nigga, I don't know what water you buying. You must be buying that fucking clear water for the water. $40. Who's spending $40 on water? Nigga, I get 2 goddamn me 40 packs and I'm good. I'm good for about 2 weeks. I get 2 40 packs and I'm good for 2 weeks. I don't understand that. Nigga talking about $40. That nigga he drinking that water where his girl from. He drinking that Malaysian water. You want to talk about prices? You're going to make me put on my political hat and I'm going to start talking about the value of the US dollar. I'm going to start talking about how bubblegum ain't 25 cents no more. You know? That's fact number 1. Nigga, you sound stupid. People need water and food to goddamn me fucking live. We don't need fucking Keith Thurman to fucking live. Guess what we've been doing for 2.5 fucking years? Not watching Keith Thurman and being happy about it. And we're going to keep it a buck. But folks ain't going to keep it a buck. And folks going to let niggas like that chirp. They're going to let it. We been not watching Keith Thurman for over 2.5 years. I ain't seen a motherfucker, man. Shit, I want to see. I'm going to need Keith back in that motherfucker, man. Nigga, you not Wilder. Nigga not screaming for you like they screaming for Wilder, nigga. You ain't motherfucking Anthony Joshua. You ain't got a whole country behind you. You ain't Canelo Ito. You just a nigga who could have been something. Who got beat by old nigga. Now you want to justify 74.95 because groceries done went up. Because water done went up. Niggas, shut up. These dudes get on my fucking nerve, man. Just be like, damn, bro. This is what it is. They told me in order to get the money that I need, they got to put my shit on pay-per-view. I feel like I'm a pay-per-view fighter. Now, I'm not saying that this is a pay-per-view marquee fight. But shit, we can get it in. And if you want to support the shit, buy it. If you don't want to support a nigga, don't buy it. Go stream it. Keep it a buck with the people. Don't put you on, nigga, don't put yourself on the same level as groceries, nigga. We don't need you to survive. We need food to survive. We need nourishment. We need nourishment. Now let's get into, then he goes on to say, let's get into another fact. Let's look into February 5th. What do you get? You're not just getting Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios, 2 niggas coming off a fucking loss. 2 niggas coming off a fucking loss who ain't got a belt to show for it. Two dudes who ain't won in what? If you put the number of days together from that, you know what I'll do it. I'm bored. 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 You fucking right. I'm bored. I'll do it. Keith Thurman's last victory was on January 26, 2019. The last time he won was over 3 years ago. The last time he won a fight was over 3 years ago. Okay? So that's 36 months. Mario Barrios, last time he won a fight was a nigga he fought named Ryan Carl. Ryan Carl in 2020 in October. So let me see. So he won all of 2021. That's 12 months. So that's 48 months. Then you got November, December. That's 50 months. Then you got January. That's 51 months. So these niggas ain't had a victory between them niggas in 52 months. They ain't had a victory between the two of them in 52 fucking months. In 52 months. But we getting Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios. So he say, this is not Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford. You damn right it's not. You damn right it's nowhere near the level of Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford. Not even the same fucking stratosphere. One dude is a champion. Terrence Bud Crawford been champion since the longest I can remember. Been in 16 straight championship fights. 16 straight champion. While you was goddamn licking your wounds, he whooping ass. While you still ain't fought, he whooping ass. While you lose to Pacquiao, he still whooping ass. While you licking your wounds again, he whooping ass. And we know what Sean Porter's stilo was. Everybody thought Sean Porter was that dude to give Terrence Crawford his biggest challenge of his career. Oh, Sean's gonna get, Sean rugged, he tough, he gonna give Terrence, he got knocked the fuck out. But he was proven, way more proven than Mario Barrios at 147. Two-time welterweight champion of the world. Two-time. Got wins over fucking Dennis Ugas. Got wins over niggas like fucking Paulie Malignaggi. Beat the shit out of Paulie. Drugged Paulie through the mud. He did that for Black Lives Matter. He did it for Black Lives Matter before he knew what Black Lives Matter was. Drugged Paulie ass. So you damn right, Keith Thurman. You damn right. It's nowhere near the same level as a Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter. Motherfuckers thinking y'all, like honestly, folks looking at this fight maybe as two has-beens. Two niggas that could have been something. Two niggas who could have been something. Bayside boxing, shut up. You a hater. All you know how to do is hate. Can't never give a nigga props unless it's a PPC bullshit ass pay-per-view. You the only nigga who probably voted for this fucking pay-per-view. 85 motherfucking percent says no. I know who said yeah though. I know who said yeah though. Hey, Canna, why you delete Joey Chad's message, bro? Yeah, Canna, you can hold on, Canna, we don't do that, dog. We don't do that, Canna. Now I gotta put you in goddamn me timeout, Canna. No, I gotta put you in goddamn me timeout. Y'all know better. This is goddamn me free work zone over here, dog. You can say what you want to say. If he say that it's free on the goddamn me fire stick, then it's bullshit free on the fucking fire stick. Don't tell my nigga out for giving this goddamn me honest opinion about some shit. Don't do that. We don't do that. Not on Mike on Sports. This is a freedom of speech. Don't time out Joey Chaz because this Keith Thurman shit whack. He giving you his goddamn me truth. Canelo, shot Canelo, taking all the PBC money. 50 million for Charlo. Now can't nobody get a fight. When Earl and them date? Earl and them got a date yet? Earl and them got a date yet? It's been announced. They got a venue? I ain't think so. Yeah. And they announced their date after Canelo announced his date. Fall in line, Earl. You ain't the big fish you thought you was. But yeah, man, on to this nigga Keith Thurman, like I was saying. This is it's sad, man. It's really sad, man. You got to take a shot at somebody else's pay-per-view to try to boost yours up. Try to make the fans seem like they're getting something that they can really enjoy. I'm not satisfied with Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios being the main course. Not for $74.95. Not for $74.95, man. That's just me. I'm not trying to cast my aspersion on anybody else. You guys go out there, and when Saturday come along, you do what you want to do. You feel how you want to feel. You support with what you want to support with. You make the decision to do what you want to do. Whether it be support Keith Thurman, whether it be not watching this fight, you watch it. You decide. Don't let me decide for you. You decide. If you feel like this right here is worth your money, then goddamn it, you put it down. Support one time. I'm just saying for me. For Michael. Not going to be able to do it. Not going to be able to do it. Damn. Not going to be able to do it. But salute though. Salute to everybody who can. I ain't mad at you. I ain't got nothing but love for you. Do your thing. Rest in peace, Pac, man. What's the outlook of this fight, man? Like if everybody in the chat had to, like, let's just say hypothetically, and this is a hypothetical question. If I had a hypothetical gun, hypothetically to your head, and I said, nigga, you gotta pick either Keith Thurman or Mario Barrios, or I'ma hypothetically blow your fucking brains out. Who you gonna pick? Who you gonna pick? Who you riding with this weekend? Phone lines are open, by the way. Phone lines are open, by the way. Who you riding with this weekend? Who y'all gonna goddamn ride with? Huh? You got Key, you got one time? You got one time? Who your road dog is? I need to know right now. Don't be a waffler. Don't be a waffler. Keep it 100. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Who you rocking with? Barrios. Barrios by decision. Y'all niggas smoking dope. Y'all niggas smoking that pack. Hell no, Barrios ain't beating no fucking Keith Thurman. Y'all niggas. See, my goddamn stream stopped because y'all niggas were talking so much bullshit. My stream died. They said, "Hold on, Mike. They talking nonsense. We gotta cut this bitch short. We gotta cut this motherfucking short. They talking fugazi, crazy, insane in the fucking membrane. Need a touch up of that motherfucking. Cause y'all can't be talking about Mario Barrios, the same nigga who got knocked out by little nigga." The same cat who got knocked out by old little boy. No, I mean not little boy, but old little tank tank. Oh man. Hell no. The disrespect for Keith Thurman is real. The disrespect level on Keith Thurman's name is at an all-time high. Y'all picking Mario Barrios. Somebody who ain't never fought at 147. Who ain't never got hit with none of these at 147. He was getting pieced up by a nigga at 140. Can you name a 140-pounder tank can't knock out? Yes. Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis, Sabrina Matias. Should I go on? Do I need to continue? Do I need to continue? Huh? And Tank would get smashed by Keith Thurman. Y'all niggas believe in Tank can just go up to 147. Put Tank in the ring with Terrence Crawford. Taylor was rocked by Postal. Who gives a fuck? Postal is a fucking silent contender. You see how Postal did Jose Ramirez? A lot of folks thought he got robbed. He was whooping Jose ass. I don't think Tank can knock out Zapata. What we saying? Y'all niggas, man, what the fuck is y'all smoking on? Oh, Javante Davis, this, man, guarantee. Put Javante in there with Sabrina Matias. Put Javante in there with Sabrina Matias. Guarantee that nigga from Puerto Rico gonna get donked. Man, y'all, man, Taylor gonna beat the shit out of Taylor there. He too little. He gonna get hit with them ha-has. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Them ha-ha. It's levels to this shit, man. It's levels to this shit, man. I'm gonna go get me some candy, bro. Cause y'all niggas is trying. I need something to make me settle me down a little bit. Cause y'all niggas smoking dope. Javante, little tank, man, y'all niggas tripping. I don't know, and honestly, I'm surprised by my guy, the fans corner, cause I really value his opinion. He know boxing. A lot of you niggas ain't got no faces, know what I'm saying? Bayside boxing and a lot of you dudes just goddamn me, y'all just goddamn me avatars. I know the fans corner. And for him to believe that Gervonta Tank Davis will do the same thing that he did to Barrios to Keith Thurman, I'm quite simply appalled. What's good, Punch Mother? I'm thinking about it. I'm looking back. I'm relaxing. I'm thinking about what he said. I'm like, not Liz Lowe, not my nigga from Decatur, Georgia, not somebody who values accomplishments, who values the kind of skin you done put into the game, the journey you done had. And for him to look at Keith Thurman, because I know what he stands for, right? I know the fans corner that told me on many occasions why we shouted, why we always goddamn me give up on a nigga when he got one loss. Why we always give up on a nigga when he got one loss. Those his words. Them ain't my words. That's what he preaches. He be like, I can't stand boxing because they give up on a nigga after he got one loss. Thurman wasn't knocked out. He wasn't stopped. He wasn't left goddamn me leaking drunk on the canvas. He lost to a Manny Pacquiao, who had already had a tune-up fight with Adrian Broner prior to fighting Keith Thurman. It wasn't the same Manny Pacquiao's 2 years layoff when he fought Ugas. That's a different dude. So for the fans going to look at Keith Thurman to be like, he's done, he's finished, he is, he that. I'm looking at the fans corner like, my nigga, when you change. I'm looking like, when did it change? When did it not be that anymore? That's all I want to know. That's it. He always gave somebody else another chance. Like, and then yo, Lynn Low, what good, homie?
What's that, man? I had to stop my little work to call in,
I need to know, bro. Like when did
I got you. First off, I gotta say something to the that dude Rodney. I've got the rest of his name. I've got the rest of his name, but never a fanboy player. Don't disrespect me like that, shout. Never a fanboy. Now, Mike, I did not say all of what you said about Keith Thurman. You asked the question back to the Barrios. Hold on. Back to the Barrios and Keith. You said if you had a gun to my head, and I had to choose, I said Barrios. Now I went back and watched Barrios and Tank fight last night. I also went back and watched Keith and what's the boy name? Pacquiao. Now I ain't saying that he's just finna dog Keith. People, please listen. He's not finna dog Keith. He's not finna walk through Keith. But I think he got enough to attack Keith's body, like I was saying about Tank, would do the same thing, and then bring it up top. I ain't saying Keith won. I ain't saying Keith ain't got it no more. Like you said, Mike, I'm always the type to be like this. Look, I look at square down the middle, my guy. If I choose this side, I'm not disrespecting the other side. Never have, never will. But I see Barrios beating Keith Thurman. You said you had a gun to my head. I had to make a choice. Now I was trying to stay neutral in it because you got a dude coming up who lost the Tank but went left round. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like, based off what you seen last night, you said that he can beat Keith Thurman, but that was against a 130-pounder naturally.
Yeah, and I get that, but we can't deny the fact that Keith Thurman been hanging out the ring. He ain't been in there, and just because he been training these last couple of months or something, like he back to the old Keith Thurman. No, bro, it don't work like that.
Last time
you understand me? But I'm the type. I need him to get
Keith Thurman, though, bro. He lost a split decision to a legend.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying that loss is bad. It's to Pacquiao, yes. But then you to take off more years off, and you got to think Barrios active.
He got active. How he active? He been out the ring like a year.
Oh, he more active than what? Keith, ain't he?
Man, he been out the ring since let me see what Barrios
is. Is he more active?
Of course he's more active than Keith.
All right, then that's all I'm saying. I ain't saying the distance, how long, nothing. He's more active than Keith. Simple.
All right. So you really think that Barrios got what it takes?
Yes, I do. Because you know why? Yeah, we sitting here thinking about what all Keith gonna do and what Keith plan on doing. You don't think the same thing is offered to Barrios? You don't think if he win this, he could possibly get that? See, everybody looking past everybody. Keith gonna automatically win it.
I'm basing it off your pedigree. Barrios, you ain't. I'm basing it off your pedigree, homie. You ain't never even been a real champion at your fucking division yet.
Hold on. Mike, did he carry a belt?
Was it a real belt, nigga? The fans.
Hold on, Mike. See,
come on, man.
You know who problem that is? Mike, talk to all the organizations about it.
Some bullshit.
Mike, talk to the organizations about
it. I'm talking to you.
The man held the title.
From your perspective, I'm asking you because that second body shit that ain't got shit to do with us. From the way you was looking at it, was Mario Barca champion at 140?
Yes.
Huh?
The man, see, that's what people do. Hey, the man had a belt, bro.
Man, come on, bro.
Hey, he had a belt. Hey, Tank, hold on.
Ain't but one champion at 140. His name is Josh Taylor. Ain't but one champion at 135. Well, the nigga who was WBA. That's what I'm saying. Devin Haney's still a champion, but with WBA is Cambosos. Like their regular title, man. They already said we be condensing them belts and they don't mean shit.
Yeah, well, hey, take them out the goddamn system then, Mike. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Tank picked Barrios, right?
Man, you changed on me, fans corner, bro. Like,
damn, man. Okay, how about this, Mike?
He said Barrios was a champion. I can't get past that, bro.
So how is Thurman gonna beat Barrios, Mike?
Me?
How?
Honestly?
Yeah.
I think, nigga, he to me, his boxing skills, Keith Thurman got some of the best boxing skills in the division. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Last time he seen him against Pacquiao, he got them. He did what he could do to try to come back and push Pacquiao towards the end of that fight. Got wins over Danny Garcia. Got wins over motherfucking Sean Porter. Did it before Earl did it. And just based off what I've seen over his career, like he's been out the ring. I get that, but Barrios, man, he ain't got what Keith got. He ain't got the intelligence, man. I don't know if he got the fucking mindset to get hit with a great body shot, knowing that he fucked up, pull his mouthpiece out, get some wind, put the mouthpiece back in, and start back fighting. I don't know if he's able to, if his boxing IQ or boxing acumen is on that level or not. That's all I'm saying.
And that's fine. That is fine, bro. But you know, at the end of the day, we'll know it when that bell ring. You hear me? No, you picking Thurman, I'm picking Barrios.
Motherfucking Crawford gonna knock out Porter. Telling y'all Barrios gonna knock out. Thurman gonna knock out Barrios, and motherfucking Spence gonna stop Ugas. I'm telling y'all before it happens, so y'all ain't got to buy it.
Okay. Now you saying Spence gonna stop Ugas?
Absolutely.
Okay. I say it go 12. I say it go 12,
Yeah,
but
I think Earl right now he is wanting to show people that man down still alive and well. And I think which is going to be a mistake, but I think Wu guys is going to be willing to really trade with him. Honestly,
nah. Go back watch. I watched Ugas and Pacquiao last night too.
But it's different. It's different dimensions. You can keep
Yeah,
Pacquiao. You can keep Pacquiao at bay because you're the longer, stronger guy. You won't be that against Earl. It's different dimensions.
Is Earl quick as Pacquiao?
Shit, man. I think Earl is quicker than a Pacquiao we seen against Ugas. Not a prime Pacquiao, not a Pacquiao in his heyday. But the nigga,
I ain't talking about no heyday. I'm talking about against Ugas.
The dude we seen against Ugas looked a lot like he was kind of old and slow.
So you think Earl is faster than Pacquiao?
Against the Pacquiao we seen against Ugas, yes.
Okay. Yes. All right. I disagree, but we shall see. See, Earl is good. Again, I'm not knocking Earl. And I ain't saying he gonna lose. Mm-hmm. But he is technical as fuck. Uh-huh. But he ain't as quick. And we all know this. And plus he's flat-footed. So yeah, that ain't finna be no knockout, bro. That's going 12. I ain't gonna say who gonna win, but it's going 12.
All right, we shall see. And you got Barrios this weekend, right?
Say it again.
You got Barrios this weekend.
Got Barrios.
All right, the fans corner, man. Pleasure. Always a pleasure to talk to you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody. And to people out there, shout. I'm one of them type that you say something about me, I'm gonna come and say something about you saying something about me. So you don't know me, you understand me? Mike sent him to explain the type of fan I am. So I take that fanboy really disrespect. Absolutely. You understand? So just watch him out. You know, keep it 100. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't expect nobody to fuck with me. You dig? I'm out there count, man. Stay up, Mike. Hey, y'all go subscribe and buy all his shit, my guy. I'm out.
Shout out to my guy, the fans corner, man. Always a pleasure to talk to my guy, Liz Lowe. Big up to Decatur, Georgia. Didn't necessarily agree with a lot of shit he had to say. Barrios, to me, you can't say you a champion, bro. Can't call somebody else a champion when we all recognize Josh Taylor as being that guy in your division. Guy, and everybody recognizes him as undisputed. Went about it the hard way. Beat Regis for his belt. Who he beat for the IBF belt? I forgot who he beat for the IBF belt. Let me run down Josh Taylor's resume right quick. I forgot who he beat for that motherfucking IBF belt. Forgot who he put pause on for that IBF belt. But he put pause on somebody for that motherfucker. Let me see. IBF. He had the silver. He beat Ivan Brantrick for the IBF. Then he fought Regis Prograde and unified that thing. He unified that motherfucker with Regis Prograde. Then we all know he went on and beat Jose Ramirez, who had the WBO and the WBC. Jose Ramirez won the WBO from Maurice Hooker, and he won his WBC title from Amir Imam, and he fought for a vacant. He fought for the vacant against Amir Imam, which Amir Imam, solid opponent, but when you look at Jose Ramirez's resume, he got a lot of questionable wins. A lot of people thought Jose Zepeda beat him. A lot of people thought Victor Poster beat him. You know what I'm saying? So he got a couple questionable victories that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not really giving that thing to, but I'm not really looking at somebody and saying that he ain't this, he ain't that. I'm just simply saying at 140 is Josh Taylor. 135 is Kambosos' hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be out here confusing people, bro. That's the last thing we need, man. That's the last thing we need in the sport of boxing, man. We recognizing regular titles now. We might as well recognize the motherfucking silver title. We might as well recognize the motherfucking emeritus title, the diamond title, the Oceanic title, the fucking Pan American title and shit. Everybody a champion, man. Like, get up the, like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it already, man. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I get so fucking tired. I get so fucking tired, bro. And honestly, man, I love watching boxing, man. But all the politics and all the this and all the sanctioning bodies and all the confusion and all the no fucking fights. No fucking fights, man. Imagine that if they said, nigga, the Lakers ain't gonna play the fucking Nets. Like, man, I'm ready to see some niggas throw some leather. Don't try to fucking fool me with fucking Thurman and Barrios, man. This shit is an undercard fight. This is a fucking undercard fight, man. Put that shit on Earl Spence Ugas undercard and make that shit pop. Advocate for it. I don't give a fuck. Make Boots and Bud. Make that shit. Who's scared of any? Make that. Tell Showtime, come with the fucking offer. Tell Showtime, come with the fucking offer. They fucking put on booth fights. Write the check to Bud. Let Bud fight Boots. May the best man win. All these protected niggas, that shit is done. I don't give a fuck about none of these. Get him in the ring. Benavidez. I want to see him against somebody. Kevin Plant, where you at? I don't need to be goddamn me pussyfooting around about what we gonna get. Cambosos, give it to Devin Haney, bro. Let Lomachenko pick up the fucking leftovers. That's how it's supposed to go. You fight goddamn me Devin Haney, and Loma gonna fight the winner. He gonna be mandatory sooner or later. You ain't gotta negotiate with fucking Loma. If you really want to smoke with him, he gonna be there. You gotta beat Devin though. Maybe you don't think you can beat Devin. And maybe you feeling everybody calling you undisputed, which we all know ain't true. Shit just starting to really, man, irritate a nigga, bro. They pussyfooting around so much, bro. I just want to get the great fights, man. Donaire, a new way tool, man. Castano Charlo, that's coming. I like that one. I like that one, man. I'm just not a fan of all the lollygagging, bro. All this lollygagging shit gotta fucking stop, man. What's going on, Don?
Yo, what's good, man? Shout out to you, man, keeping it heavy and steady on boxing, you know. I can't wait for the Keith Thurman fight. I'm not really the type to really tell people not to do what they want to do with their programming and how they charge, because I mean, I went somewhere and watched Bud versus Sean Porter. I went somewhere and watched AJ versus Povetkin. You know, to me, it's a fight. You know?
So what you're saying is you don't care about the price because you normally go out to a bar or to a theater and watch the fight anyway.
I mean, that's how it was back in the day.
Gotcha.
Like, cover fee was for the Floyd fights. I never really paid $100 for no Floyd fight. I went somewhere and paid my cover fee and bought my drink.
Gotcha.
Now niggas gotta watch it at their house and pay for it, which I get it. It's the pandemic, ain't nothing gonna be like the same. But same with Bud, man. I want to see Bud versus Bruce if the opportunity is available.
Me too.
Call his people up. I mean, I know he likes a lot of money, and that seems like the biggest problem in all the boxing world. People want major dough. Deontay Wilder didn't want $15 million to fight AJ until last minute, but we all know $15 million is a lot of fucking money. So I just think that's how the game goes, bro. Bud likes a certain price. Niggas like a certain price. You want to see the fight, but you paying 74, they getting 15. They getting 5, they getting 8 million what they want. So at the end of the day, they win. That's my call.
All right, Mr. PBC, man. Thanks for calling in, dog. I appreciate it. He ain't, like I get where he coming from. He not really worried about the pay-per-view price because he always tends to go out and watch his fights at a bar or at a would normally go to a bar because I remember him calling in for a lot of fights when I was over on the Boxing Voice, and he was just calling in saying, you know what, I watched the fight at the bar. I ain't really, so it's not really a big deal to him. And I get that. I respect that, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that's what everybody needs to like start doing and not spend that $74.95 at home. Let me go grab some drink right quick, y'all. Let me see. Hey, Ellen, what's up? How's school going? You want fish roll that every night? I'm making some fish rolls.
She got off the bus like holding her head, crying, and the bus driver said that like she keeps moving her head up against the window, and it's like her head just keeps hitting the window. But they said that she won't fight, but she won't stop. She won't stop doing it. Yeah.
I give her some kind of something good at home. You feel okay? No? Come here.
She never cries. She said her hand hurts. Say, and I left my hair up all day.
It hurt.
No.
No. Good. Love you. All right, y'all. I'm busy. Oh man, I'm back. You just prayed for TV's morning pay-per-view and it really is bad boxing. At the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, this pay-per-view, it don't matter, bro. This is the model for the PBC going forward. So anybody with a name, anybody with any kind of prominence, you can expect PBC to put them on pay-per-view. And I ain't got no issue with that. Like, you gotta pay them. They demand a certain number. And like, it's crazy because the way boxing set up, it really don't allow for a lot of advertising dollars. You only get 1 minute in between rounds. To me, they gotta revamp the system. If they wanna influx of more money to boxing, they gotta change up the system, bro. They gotta make sure that they can maximize the advertising dollars. I don't know how. I don't know how. Do you give them? Do you give them 2 minutes in between rounds? Should a fighter get 2 minutes in between rounds? A minute and a half? How can you should the rounds be shorter and time be longer? Like how can you maximize the revenue in boxing, man? Because that's what it comes down to. Advertising dollars. A lot of boxing revenue depends on the consumer, whether it be concession, whether it be merchandise, whether it be pay-per-view, whether it be a gate, whether it be anything, honestly, meeting greets. Like a lot of the revenue depends on the consumer. That's why you see people who have a bigger following have more money. Going out to 928, man, and turn me down in the background if you don't mind, my brother.
Oh, nigga, my bad. I just realized that shit was on already.
You good. 928, who this?
This is Davion, bro.
Davion, what's good, man?
Man, I finally had a chance just to tap in, man.
Well, I thank you, brother, for calling in, man. $74.95, man. Worth your money or not?
Well, shit, man. You know, it's a whole bunch going on, man. Don't nobody care about that Thurman fight. You know, don't nobody really want to see it because they're giving us the niggas don't want. Niggas ain't asking for it. You know, so I want them, for one, keep the same energy. Keep them pay-per-view numbers and keep that buzz about low numbers and who doing this and who doing that, just like they do with Bud. Keep that same shit flowing with all these other niggas. Because then we're going to start to see that all that shit ain't no different. You know, to be honest, it's only really just a couple of divisions where niggas is really just picking and choosing and ducking, as we talk about, in the sport. You know, welterweight for one. Then we got, Devin Haney. He the only other one. Devin Haney by himself, the only one getting ducked out of his division, but everybody else is fighting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is fighting. Everybody else is trying to make the big fights. This is just the glamour division where you get niggas like Danny Garcia talking about a Keith Thurman rematch. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to people trying to push for the belts, the champions, trying to make the best fights. But they think that they could take these low tune-ups and these low-dollar fights and still try to maximize money. You know, boxing made money before. It's been revenue. The commercials have been the same. When Floyd was doing it, when Pacquiao was doing it, you got Canelo still doing it today. So it's just they killing themselves by trying to do all this separating and marinating and all this other stuff that they talking about. They don't realize that they killing their own self.
Yeah, man, I totally agree, bro. I totally agree, man. And to me, it's only gonna get worse, bro. Like we're gonna continue to pay for fights that we don't necessarily want or fights that we ain't really, you know what I'm saying, asking for. That's just how it seems they gotta pay their top fighters over there.
But so tell me this though. Have you ever thought about this though? When we look at the numbers wise, like what changed so much that when we had the unification with Danny and Keith back when Keith was on, when they had unification, that shit wasn't on no pay-per-view. Niggas wasn't talking about no pay-per-view dollars then when them niggas was getting 2 and 3 millions for their checks for unification. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't making no big fuss about it. Niggas was just getting it done. Now it's like, bro, what are we talking about? Big money.
That's a good question, bro. Like I don't necessarily. Maybe their guaranteed dollars just go like maybe every time they fight, you know what I'm saying, that they got it in their contract, they give more money. So maybe back in 2016 or 2017, the number that they were fighting for isn't as big as it is in 2021 or 2022.
Compared to who? If we talk about who was fighting back there, checks like that, but it was still coming. Now they're demanding 10. You know what I mean? Like, come on, 10. just for a regular fight, man, I feel like these niggas feel like everybody want to be the big fish. You know what I'm saying? But don't want to go ahead and it can only be a couple. And then you go have your second tier niggas and all that. Like, niggas are scared to just try to go ahead and be the big fish. And I commend Boots. Niggas like Boots and shit. And I wouldn't mind to see Bud get in there with Boots. You know what I'm saying? Even though he don't gain that much from it, it's still a good fight that he can use as leverage, like we were saying before. With Showtime, send the damn offer. But if Boots fights for, like, the IBF, let's make this an IBF title eliminator then. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to do it like that, so that way, whatever Keith talking about saying, oh, him and Barrios is a title eliminator, which I really ain't even seen that confirmed yet. But if they talking about shit like that, then yeah, make it a title eliminator. That way we know for sure that the winner of that go ahead and get the winner, Earl and Ugas. You know, but make it worth something at least to Bud for the risk and for both of them, because that still helps Boots too. Because shit, if Boots beat Bud, then he deserved to be up there. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm with all that shit, man. If they want to make the fight, then make the fucking fight. Period.
Yeah, man. These niggas got to do like Bud said, man. You know, put their big girl panties on and just line this shit up. You know, quit all that playing and talking about trying to price themselves out and, you know, trying to do all this ducking and running, man. And it's mainly just in the welterweights.
We'll see. We'll see how all this shit unfold once Earl and Ugas fight. Because after that fight, ain't too many more things need to happen. You know what I'm saying? Besides,
yeah, we're gonna see what Earl do. We're gonna see what Earl do because it really ain't nothing else for him to do after that. You know what I'm saying? Because he done stuck to his guns all the way up until now, talking about cleaning up the streets and everything, which Bud ain't on no street no more. You know, he running the whole block. So at the same time, it's like now when you done kept that same energy, I'm gonna get all the belts on this side. So when you get to that road, you got all the belts. Don't change up the plan. Stick to your guns that you've been sticking with for the last couple of years. And I still ain't remember that. I still don't forget that stake on that million. You know, bet 100,000. No, let's bet a million.
They're gonna bring it up during the press conference. Hell yeah, trust me. They were like, nigga, we got $1 million on the line, nigga.
Say what?
So they're gonna be like, man, we got $1 million on the line.
On the line, on the side, you know what I'm talking about? So I mean, I don't want to hear Earl talking about all that money, man. Just let's get the fight done. If you win, you got an extra $1 million coming on the back end from Bud.
Already. But all right, D, man. Anything else you want to say, man, before I get to the next call?
For sure.
All right, so it's my guy, man.
Later, bro.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the motherfucking 928. Bro. I don't even know what 928 is. Let me see. Let me see what a 928 area code is. 928 area. Where that at? He calling out of Flagstaff, Arizona. Salute to the goddamn West Coast, man. Might be my first caller out of Flagstaff. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I heard Flagstaff was a nice place to live at, bro. I heard the weather is good. Let me look at Flagstaff, Arizona weather. Heard the weather is good. Back in the day, they said the women was nice there too. You know what I'm saying? Nice women of all Creole. Damn, it's 29 degrees in Arizona. God damn. Nigga, what the fuck is going on in Arizona? It's 29 degrees. Nigga, it's 29 degrees in Arizona. I thought Arizona was like a tropical spot. I thought it was nice and hot. They said it's 29 in that bitch. Cold as what? Cold as the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not gonna be able to go. Oh man. Let's get to the Jaron Ennis part of the we got 85% of the people saying no, the Thurman and Barrios is not worth the $74.95, and we got 48 votes. Don't forget, man, smash that thumbs up button on your way in. I don't understand why every time I go live, nobody ever ever watches my goddamn meme smash my thumbs up button. Like nobody like they just be disrespectful with it. They be like, fuck Mike. We ain't smashing that nigga shit. Fuck that nigga. I'm just like, wow, I'm appalled. I'm shocked. Why would you do Mike like that, bro? Oh, we got the press conference going? With the press conference going, oh shit. 30 minute bar, I might be live for what? I might be live for another hour. Yeah, you got the press conference going. The PB sheet. Thurman Barrio PB sheet. That shit sound like they hear all the Al Heyman, hey, what happened to the basketball show? Yeah, the presser is now. Man, I get too emotional when I talk basketball, bro. Like I can talk boxing because I want no boxing coming up. Basketball, nigga, I played that shit. I lived that shit. I breathed that shit. I ate that shit. I shitted that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it. And I was doing it, nigga. Shit, when I was doing it, nigga, a lot of niggas couldn't do it better than me, man. That's why I get so emotional with it, bro. Right, man. You get excited, man. You might as well buy it. Nah, I ain't buying that shit. I think I'm done, bro. I think I'm done. Until next time. Yeah, I know what it is. I'm out this bitch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Balcony Mike. I'm on a balcony, baby. Yay. I'm out there on the